What's up guys? For today's video, I will show you the parts of purifier. Purifier is a machine that removes solid contaminants and liquid particles from oil. And now, let's enumerate the parts of the purifier and its function. First, the bowl assembly parts. The inlet pipe. It is a stationary pipe located on top of the purifier bowl. The sealing water enters the top port, while dirty oil passes through the hole just above the center of the pipe. The impeller 1 and the light liquid chamber. It is working on the principle of centripetal force. The impeller is submerged in purified oil at the light liquid chamber and rotating together with the bowl. Gravity disc, used to maintain correct interface between the oil and water. The purpose is to fit for purifying oil of different specific gravity. To determine the correct gravity disc, use nomogram provided in the manual instruction. Next, the impeller 2 and the heavy liquid chamber. It is used to displace excess water out of the purifier to separated water outlet pipe. Distributor, used to hold discs in place and directs the flows of dirty liquid to the bottom, then to the discs as the oil flows upward. Discs, divide a space within the bowl into small passages in order to break bulk of oil smaller quantities, which is confined to pass through small passages provided by the arrangement of discs. The upper discs. The top disc, used to cover the pile of disc and maintains the tightness of disc inside the bowl. The bowl body. Bowl hood, where the main seal ring installed. The main cylinder keeps the bowl closed tightly during operation and will only open to release sludge and other contaminants accumulated on the periphery of the bowl. Pilot valve assembly, used to direct the operating water, keeping the main cylinder closed or open during operation. The main cylinder closes the bowl when the pilot valve assembly is in closed position. If the pilot valve assembly opens, the main cylinder will slide vertically down, opening the bowl and will allow the discharge of accumulated sludge. The water supplying device assembly. It is positioned under the bowl to supply the required amount and pressure of operating water for opening and closing the bowl. The vertical shaft. The revolution speed of the horizontal shaft is increased by the vertical shaft pinion gear, and the vertical shaft rotates the bowl mounted on its top. The vertical shaft and bowl are supported by the upper springs and leaf spring radially incorporated at 6 points on the upper bearing section, and lower spring in the lower bearing section so that they can stably rotate. The horizontal shaft. Between motor and horizontal shaft, the friction clutch is provided, used for gentle starting and acceleration, thereby preventing the motor from being overloaded. The horizontal shaft is supported by two ball bearings built in the bearing housing 3 and bearing housing 4. Between them, the spiral gear is mounted. The bearing housing 3 and 4 are provided with oil seals to avoid gear oil leakage. The electric motor, gear pump supplies feed oil to the purifier, mounted on the horizontal shaft via safety joint and driven by motor.